Hello, this is Hi Fam, and I am recording. And finally have an edible, which I didn't really fall asleep, but also where I feel like I'm still high. I thought my tolerance would be down after like spending a week in New Jersey. Okay, then I guess or the East Coast, and then I guess in Oregon I indulged, but the drinks there were kind of weaker. I don't know. I would say the strongest brand I had was Kiev, but it was not very tasted. The tastier brand was Magic Number, but I don't know. Don't take my word for it though. I was there just for a week. So basically, I have not been home for 3 weeks except for like a 2 day break in which I just fell asleep and thought I fixed my jet lag. I had not. Yeah, last time I was really into watching dancing movies. And then it turned out it was like International Dancing Day. Here's out to all my dancers. Dance and get into the groove. Talking about that, I'm a big fan of Madonna and get into the groove. I love her music. Her, her personally. But and that is actually a song that's pretty prominent in Desperate Second Season. And I got to go to the East Coast, which was a disaster, but I got to see Battery Park, which is where an important scene plays in this movie. That's what you can see. And if you like screwball comedies, I highly recommend it. It's a really fun movie. I think Kristen Arquette plays the other lead. That's because I don't care. I mean, they probably don't listen to it, but some of my cousins left me out in, I almost said Georgia, but Maryland, on my family. Do you know money really actually changes people? It really does. And it really sucks. And because of it, me and my mom were left behind. Even though it was a family I flew all the way to the East Coast to meet up with, rented a car. They couldn't wait for us. So me and my mom were left behind, and then that bus broke down in Maryland. You know, Maryland used to be a malaria swamp because I believe it. So that was like really disappointing because I'm an only child. Those are like my best friends from childhood. Don't have any siblings, so they're like my siblings, or I guess where. Yeah, that money changes people thing. It's really, wow, it's real. It's real. And it's actually just be confronted to it face to face. So yeah, taking applications for any cousins that will not leave me back in Maryland. Cool, not really cool. But I got to see New Jersey. I always wanted to see New Jersey. I'm not kidding. And then also got to see the original Enterprise at the Smithsonian Space Museum or Museum for Air and Space, something like that. I just always did the Enterprise, and it had Spock Theater and a Tribble. It was pretty amazing, I will say. So yeah, I then came back and then had to go to Oregon. And yeah, at first I was like, yeah, it's great because it's pretty mad at the city of Seattle, but I guess I'm glad to be home. I don't know whoever said that your 30s would be better than your 20s. What they were all about. I wonder. I mean, it's almost paradoxically weird because I get to do a lot of the acting things and DJ gigs, but also just had really helpful things happen as well. And now things have calmed down a bit, kinda, but also feels like the other creative things I was doing have stalled. And also, we all know that 2025 is pretty unbearable for most of us right now. I get it. And I'm sorry. And I know it's no consolation, but you're not alone. Mostly some ideas that I have for right now is to um restart my YouTube channel called Divergent Descent with if you already follow the YouTube channel, it gets like I host a podcast now as well. If not, it's there. If you're more of a visual person, short form does soft anarchist swim on TikTok and Lanela de Paz for Instagram does us just acting stuff that is not really up to date. So yeah, that's mostly what I've been doing. Doing some art modeling, but just hoping there's more I can do this year. And also creatively, High Five was always supposed to be kind of my project where there's no pressure, and I still believe that. But eventually, I do want to think more about what this is meant. It almost feels more like an archive or ASMR. You tell me. Anyway, yeah, that is. And also focusing again on the radio. I might have a show coming up this June for Pride, and that's really exciting. So, anyway, um, not really a lot of weed related stuff today. I've shout out to my favorite um dispensary, uh, Grinside Cannabis. I think, yeah, maybe. And to the new all listeners, thank you. And new followers, also thank you. And yeah, I hope that things get better for everyone.